Carl Schumacher, Editor-in-Chief blogger with MobileWirelessJobscom. Today we are here at 4G World 2009 conference at McCormick Place here in Chicago. And we're going to be interviewing Wally Strader, the Assistant VP of the Radio Communications Division of NEC. Wally, please tell me a little bit about NEC's products and why you've chosen 4G to be a conference that you're attending.
Well, NEC Corporation is the largest manufacturer of microwave radio in the world and has been for the last 2 years running. Our products are in wireless backhaul networks worldwide, and we see 4G World as a way to introduce ourselves to some of these new and upcoming companies, as well as show our newer products to some of the existing carriers that will be attending this event.
Excellent. So what's the current buzz at your company? What are some exciting things that are happening that would relate to this show or otherwise?
Well, of course, the big buzz these days is the transition from TDM networks to IP networks. And of course, we have our products positioned to facilitate that migration. We are exhibiting our new Enlight-In radio, which is a hybrid radio that can handle both the current TDM requirements as well as provide a migration path to all IP. And the advantage we bring to the table is the fact that we are mapping the TDM traffic and the IP traffic into the radio frame in their native forms, which will decrease latency and jitter.
Thank you. As you know, Mobile Wireless Jobs is an employment site for the wireless world. We do a lot of articles on how to help people get jobs and content related to it. How do you feel 4G World 2009 and the presentations of the various technologies will impact the future of jobs in the wireless industry?
Well, as they start to deploy these networks, I mean, it is a little bit of a radical change, you might say. And of course, there's going to be new equipment, throughout the network. I mean, going from TDM, to the 4G networks, which are primarily data-driven, where you're dealing, instead of with multiplexers, you're dealing with switches and routers. Just a replacement of that is going to drive a tremendous amount of service work. Of course, behind that is going to be all the network design. That's going to take people with new talents. So I see what's presented here at this event as being a real driving force for new jobs, going into the next several years.
Excellent. So, what kind of roles will NEC be looking to hire, say, in the next 6 months to a year?
We will be hiring more systems engineers. My particular part of NEC covers the microwave radio, the backhaul piece. But NEC is also a manufacturer of LTE equipment, and we supply equipment globally. So, there will be, as I mentioned before, a demand for more talent to roll out these networks across the world.
Thank you. Over the last year, with so many layoffs and downsizing in the market space, how do you feel this has impacted current hiring, and when do you think that things are going to turn around based on what you know of the marketplace? I know you're not a soothsayer, but it's always interesting to hear what's coming from the street.
Well, I think things will pick up a lot next year. We've been in a little bit of a stimulus paralysis with some of this stuff. But going forward, I see more people planning to deploy next year, or at least doing more of the engineering for deployments end of next year, going into 2011. So maybe more engineering talent required next year, followed by more field oriented talent, coming on the heels of that.
Okay. In closing, if you were to compare your company to, say, your competitors, where do you really differentiate from them and bring something that you're proud of and different from your competitors?
Well, what we bring to the table has always been our carrier class quality. We were carrier class before that became cliche. Obviously, you know, we're all focusing on the IP-based features and functions. You know, more of the advanced IP features built into the radio to eliminate, you know, other external boxes. So, you know, that's what we're striving for, you know, is to deliver a more complete IP solution.
Well, thank you, Wally. I appreciate the interview and taking the time with us, and have a great 4G show, and I hope it's very prosperous for you. Okay. This is Carl with Mobile Wireless Jobs signing off. Until next time.